Good morning and welcome to midweek prayer for Chapel in the Valley of Swan Valley, Idaho on this beautiful fall morning, Wednesday, September 22nd. We are glad that you have decided to take time at the beginning of your day, in the middle of your week, to join us for a time to reground and recenter yourself in the love and grace of our mighty God. On this morning, September 22nd, I came to a place where I hope you can see a little bit of the fall colors. In the bright sunshine, it's hard to see the pop of the colors. But I wanted you to see a little bit of the colors as we jump into fall. As today, Wednesday, September 22nd, is the first day of autumn in the northern hemisphere. And autumn, oddly enough, runs from today, Wednesday, September 22nd, through Tuesday, December 21st. By then, it's going to be really winter here, but on this first day of autumn, the first day of fall, I wanted to start at a place of fall beauty here in our beautiful valley. I want to begin with a prayer from Guerrillas of Grace by Ted Loder. And we're going to start this morning with a prayer entitled, "In the Silence, Name Me." Let us go to God in prayer. Holy One, untamed by the names I give you, in the silence, name me, that I may know who I am, hear the truth you have put into me, trust the love you have for me, which you call me to live out with my sisters and brothers in your human family. Amen. I wanted to start there because for me, fall is a time to get out into the silence, to listen for God to name us, no matter how we name God, to let God be bigger than any name we give God, and to be amazed by the fact that even though God is that big, God still names us. In the fall is a great time to get out in nature and to listen to the silence and hear the ways that God names us. Listen now to Psalm 65. Psalm 65. Praise is due to you, O God in Zion, and to you shall vows be performed. O you who answer prayer, to you all flesh shall come. When deeds of iniquity overwhelm us, you forgive our transgressions. Happy are those who choose and bring near, whom you choose and bring near to live in your courts. We shall be satisfied with you, with the goodness of your house, your holy temple. By awesome deeds you answer us with deliverance, O God of our salvation. You are the hope of all the ends of the earth and of the farthest seas. By your strength you established the mountains. You girded with might. You silenced the roaring of the seas, the roaring of their waves, the tumult of the peoples. Those who live at earth's farthest bounds are awed by your signs. You make the gateways of the morning and the evening shout for joy. You visit the earth and water it. You greatly enrich it. The river of God is full of water. Provide the people with grain, for so you have prepared it. You water its furrows abundantly, settling its ridges, softening it with showers, and blessing its growth. You crown the year with your bounty. Your wagon tracks overflow with richness. The pastures of the wilderness overflow. The hills gird themselves with joy. The meadows clothe themselves with flocks. The valleys deck themselves with grain. They shout and sing together for joy. In the fall, here in Swan Valley, Idaho, in this gorgeous mountain west, we know what it means for the hills to gird themselves with joy. I hope that you will be able to take some time during this beautiful fall season to get out into those hills of God that have girded themselves with joy and to sit in the silence of nature and listen for God to speak to your soul. Our theme verse, which I keep forgetting to remind us of, is now Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. For me, fall is one of those seasons for listening. For listening to God. Whisper to our very souls the names that God calls us by, rather than all the other names that we chase after. On this morning, September 22nd, the first day of autumn in the Northern Hemisphere, listen again to a prayer from Ted Loder's book, Guerrillas of Grace. This one is titled, Help Me Listen. Holy One, I hear and say so many words, yet yours is the word I need. Speak now and help me listen. And if what I hear is silence, let it quiet me. Let it disturb me. Let it touch my need. Let it break my pride. Let it shrink my certainties. Let it enlarge my wonder. Amen. On this Wednesday, September 22nd, the first day of fall, as we remember that for everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven, take this time to know that God calls you by name, and that name that God uses for you is a name worthy of the love that God has for you. Listen in the silence for those whispers of God, and may they bring comfort and encouragement for you this day and the rest of your week. Hope to see you Sunday in worship at Chapel in the Valley at 10 a.m., and if not, again next Wednesday here for midweek prayer. Blessings.